Wow, I am thirsty. I could really go for something to drink.
Hilda, there you are.
Hey, Ferdinand. Thanks for your help earlier.
I do not desire your gratitude. I have a bone to pick with you. At the library, you pawned your job off on me.
Actually, I never asked you to do the whole thing. You started teaching me how and got carried away. Meanwhile, I was just awestruck by your cleverness and generosity.
Ah, well. Hey, wait a moment. Your charms won't work this time. You were just using me.
Oh, that hurts my feelings. I really was awestruck. If I had to arrange all the library supplies on my own, I'd have been there past nightfall.
With a steady pace, you would have finished by twilight at the latest.
Oh no, I'm not competent enough, honestly. I don't even know how to make a cup of tea.
You're quite a defeatist, Hilda. Hold a moment. Did you just say you cannot make tea?
That's right. I can't touch things that get hot. I'm always scared of getting burned.
Trust me, it is not difficult. You just need to be cautious as you are pouring. I can teach you.
Really? Great! Please teach me, Ferdinand.
This is a crucial skill for nobles, Hilda. If nothing else, you must learn the art of tea brewing. Look here. You bring the water to a boil, and you put the leaves in here. All right, that should be enough time steeping. Now we can drain the water, pour the tea, and enjoy.
That took longer than I expected. Well, thanks. Bottoms up.
You may have to steep it for more time or less, depending on the leaves. From now on, you can...
That really hit the spot. Thanks. I'm a slow learner, so I hope you'll teach me again sometime.
She fooled me again. That was the last time. I swear it.
Somehow, I doubt that very much.
Professor Henneman, you wanted to speak with me?
Miss Marianne, hello. Do pardon the mess. Please have a seat.
Of course.
I have been puzzling over why your father would wish to conceal your crest. And I have arrived at a conclusion. Would you like to hear it?
No, I would rather not.
Ah, fair enough. Then I will keep it to myself. However, if my theory is correct, well, then it is only natural for you and your father to try keeping your crest a secret. That said, I feel I would be remiss if I didn't point out that I consider this decision a most grievous error.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Crests never manifest in someone unfit to bear them. Which means, Miss Marianne, you have the ability to make the most of your crest, because it is, by definition, your crest.
I have no desire to make use of my crest.
But it can be of service to you, and I would venture to suggest, to the world at large.
Ever since I was born, that crest has been nothing but a burden to me. My parents, too.
Ah, that's right. I have heard that you were adopted. Did one of your birth parents also have that crest?
Yes. It was my father.
Then that crest is evidence that you are your true father's daughter. Concealing it, hiding that truth from the world, is denying your true parentage, is it not? I'm not suggesting you flaunt your crest. That would be highly unnecessary, possibly even dangerous. I simply wish you to accept who you are.
Accept it?
Accept the crest and allow its power to come forward. Then it will open itself to you. Whatever the crest may be, whatever its origin or its nature, it can serve you. It is yours to command, however you wish.
Mine?
Nobody can decide how to use your crest, Miss Marianne. That choice is yours alone.
I will think about that.
It's been a while, but goddamn, do I just want to hug Marianne
Yeah.
every single time she's on screen. It's like, oh, it's like, give me a hug. You need it. On that pleasant note, hey everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses Black Eagle Edition Silver Snow. In the last episode, we actually got done with a secret mission that Rhea, well, not really gave us, but sort of hid from us. So, with that said and done, this episode we are going to the end of the month, and that is going to the Bridge of Myrddin. But however, we do have a few things to take care of before then, give or take a week from now. So, commence the highlights! You don't have good enough riding, but you know what you will do? You will learn to ride a horse and heal people! And now she officially rides Dorte.
I passed.
She's learning her crest, as well as learning a few new moves. Hilda, meanwhile, freaking warrior. Oh, do I have to wear this outfit? It's so gaudy and so cold.
The Alois outfit.
Ah, Hilda, I'm sure you're taking up the sword quite well. Yeah, totally am. Anyway, that's all. Let's get to fighting.
I'm only getting better with...
I'm like wine, you see.
I can
I'm
feel
your
it in
girl.
my bones.
Ah, yes. Arthritis. The secret killer.
So helpful. Thanks.
I bet Hanneman's having trouble keeping up with her horse.
Remember how I said I was getting better with age? Yeah, that's a lie. Yeah, that was a lie. A stone-faced lie.
Let's shake things up.
Wait, what? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
My orders?
Birdie is friends with ghosts, apparently. I mean, I knew she was a recluse, but my god. All my friends are dead.
She attacked with the power of the wind.
Alright, Birdie is officially a ghost lady.
Let's
Sweet.
make this quick.
This is my stage now. I'm so on top of it.
How bad was that hangover for Manuela? I ask you.
Ready when you are.
Like, seriously.
This is the Great Bridge of Myrddin, one of the bridges that cuts across the Aramid River between the Empire and the Alliance. Its defenses have been fortified since last I was here. It seems the enemy is sufficiently prepared.
If they are fully equipped, we must prepare ourselves for anything. We must be ready to change our approach in an instant.
Yes, that is most sound. I do not distrust Claude, but there is no guarantee that the other Alliance lords will not move against us. Onward, with caution.
After we cross the Great Bridge, the greatest plains in Fodlan will be before us. You do remember, do you not? I speak of Gronder Field, where we fought the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
The ones defending the Great Bridge. It isn't my father or brother, is it? I really want to finish this battle without seeing them. Especially my father.
Yes, I hear your father can fell a bear without even a weapon in hand. When we run into him, I'll be sure to let you take the lead. Family matters and all.
That's not funny, you jerk!
Should we be burning the signal of uprising?
There's no need for that, Petra. Smoke or no smoke, they'll get the idea. Losing the bridge should be a pretty big clue.
Oh no, I can't believe we're actually going to invade! If Edelgard gets angry... Oh, I get nervous just picturing it. Stop that imagination! Oh, and if she destroys the monastery with her army, we're all gonna die!
The hour of questioning has long since passed. I assure you, whatever happens, this will not end as it did 5 years ago. Back then, the Empire was able to focus its entire army on Garreg Mach. Now, their front lines are stretched thin along their borders with both the Kingdom and the Alliance. Their allies have grown in number, but so have their enemies. They should not have too many soldiers they can readily send our way. Now then, let us set forth. This shall be the first step in ending the chaos that has engulfed this realm.
And it's only been a day, and for some reason we're back here. Like, we're on the bridge, and now we're home. But now we're going back to the bridge, because that makes sense. Either way, let's just repair things bravely, because we have quite a fight ahead of us with a lot of things that we require to do said killing. So let me just see if anything needs maintenance. No, I think we're all peachy key.
Even Ingrid's.
Well, actually, you know what? Yeah. Did I say that? Alright, so let's get to it. The Great Bridge Coup. After defending off the Empire, your forces decide it's time to advance. But first, you must capture the Great Bridge of Myrddin, a strategic crossing point over the River, which borders the Alliance and the Empire. Well, let's say we bridge the gap between friends. How about it? And maybe Edelgard will come to a tea party. You never know. There could be a chance. There could be a chance. She says, "Ooh, I do love a good party."
Sights set on Enbar. The Resistance Army avoids the Agma Mountains, choosing instead to move south along the eastern route that passes through the Alliance. To make it safely through the territory of House Gloucester, supporters of the Empire, the army seeks help from the head of House Regan, Claude. Claude vows to draw away House Gloucester's troops so that the Resistance Army can advance to the Aramid River, a dividing line between the Alliance and the Empire.
But if only it was that easy. And so we now have a new map on our hands and a lot of things to do. So first things first, I would recommend having someone who could take out our armored enemies at the helm, whether it be magic or a lot of people who can do heavy hits. So you know what? I think, against my better judgment, I'm gonna have Hilda come along for the ride. So let's do that. We do have a couple of things here, so as we have horseback as well as monsters and wyverns, and of course we do have some other things to take care of, but we'll leave that for a surprise. So for now, unfortunately, I am going to have people like Annette take a back seat, because it's not something in which a glass cannon like her is set to be. This is going to be a long, drawn-out fight, to say the least. And you know what? I think the same thing is going to be said for Lysithea, because again, glass cannon, no go. And keep in mind, this is a blind playthrough of this particular part of the game, so we don't know what's going to happen next, but we do have an idea on what might happen, because we have played this game before. As in, like, the Blue Alliance Let's Play, insert link here if you want to have a look at that, for a real blind experience on Fire Emblem. But yeah, notice how we are only deploying 9 units, which, in the grand scheme of things, this is a pretty decent sized map, so it makes you wonder why we have so many or so little units to deploy. I have to have a look at that. But in any case, unfortunately, I think Marianne is gonna have to take a backseat, which is a goddamn shame, because I like having her here, especially since she became a cavalry unit and decided to wreck house. But I need to have a lot of defense and a lot of offense, because movement is not going to be a particular thing in which we are going to be focusing on. But however, I will say one thing: if you are interested in treasure, there is one chest here and one chest right over here. So I'll be trying to go for both. So I think for that, I am gonna have Ingrid store her elixir again. Hopefully I will not live to regret it. She can take a key, and someone who is on horseback, aka Bernie, I'm gonna have you take the thing as well. Just so we cover all bases here. Bases? Did I really say that? Either way, let's just take care of adjacents really quick, and we'll be right back.
Did you want to put Caspar on there at all?
As in, like, on the field? No, I feel like Caspar is going to be sitting this one out. Alrighty, now that said, let's get with it. I hope Caspar was right and we don't meet some familiar faces. But this is war, damn it.
That symbol. It's an enemy raid. Stay calm and face them head on. Send a messenger to Acheron immediately. If we're quick, we might be able to pull off a pincer attack.
That is Ladislava. She has of late made quite a name for herself as a general. Be on your guard.
Well, keep that in mind when we're not too busy kicking her ass, so to speak. Anyway, let's get to it. One of your main point of interest straight off is to go for the center plaza here. Not to give slight spoilers, but you're going to be facing a lot of opposition going in that direction. So let's just take care of that really quick. I'm gonna have my magic user, aka Dorothea, go on this side, and Hilda, I'm gonna have you take out heavy communes on this side. Petra and Leone, they're gonna be my lance and bowmans, because they're jack of all trades, because why the hell not?
At your service.
One thing that sucks straight off is that with like most maps, you don't really have the option to attack straight off. This map does give you a bit of space before you can actually engage in combat. In some ways, it can be an advantage and a disadvantage depending on your playstyle. Before we get ahead of ourselves though, I want to show off the Zero Shield, because we didn't really go over it when we got it in last episode. It does says on the tin, it halves damage to monsters and can heal you 5 HP per turn. If you have a glass cannon for, say, like a net or a Scythia, and you want to go head on against monsters that require gambits, it can actually be a godsend for them because they don't take a lot of damage. But however, it can just half damage with anyone really, so it still doesn't make sense to put those types of characters in line of fire. But if you want someone who can just keep on keeping on, then it's useful for anyone.
Bernie can use the inexhaustible.
Indeed she can.
She has the index crest.
let you take this bridge from us?
It appears enemy soldiers are stationed in the fortress. More will come. Stay on your guard.
See what I mean? If you want this base to stop spawning enemies, you gotta kill the main commanders out front, as well as take the bowmen in the center. Well, enough of that. Let's get to the murder. Let's get to the people who are, well, let's make no bones about it, in our way.
Don't get used to this.
That's a win for everyone.
The Axe Twins, they take helm. Felix, meanwhile, you can just take the guy out.
One to remember. Very impressive.
I wouldn't call that impressive, as well as scary, but okay. Anyway, magic attack, take that guy out.
This is my stage now.
And the way is clear, and we can just move the hell out. I'm going to keep Mercy possibly in the centerfold, just so she can heal as many people as she can. And everyone's getting critical hits at these days, and I have no problem with that whatsoever. Leone can take point, and I want to take the bowman out.
We will control this fortress if we can eliminate all enemies within it.
Enemies approaching. Get the soldiers standing by to join the fight. We may need to hurry up preparations of the ballista, too. Protect the fortress.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna be attacked with magic arrows. So, Leone, why? Horse girl, why?
Now's not the time to miss.
Now is not the time to fall apart. Anyway, we seem to have this on hand, so you know what? I'm gonna jump ship and I'll have Ingrid fly over and get the chest, just so we get that out the way. Plus, Lady mentioned trying a pincer attack. Well, I don't see why we can't do the exact same. Meanwhile, that guy died.
Now's the time to show your loyalty to the Empire. Attack the enemy from behind.
I've got to make my name known to Her Majesty through
That-
distinguished service.
That guy has spawned in the wrong place, next to the wrong guy.
I was just thinking that Felix is gonna have fun.
He's like, ha ha! I am here. I am ready to make a name for myself. Meanwhile, Felix like, shut up.
As soon as he spawned by Felix, I thought, oh, Felix is gonna have fun with these guys.
Oh my god.
For Gerald.
They came out of nowhere, and guess what? They're going somewhere, aka to the grave. Healed us up first.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
Mercy's gonna make this guy go goodbye for Ragnarok and Doomsday.
Be at peace.
Be at peace in hell.
My work's not done.
Petra, you know what? I'll take a backseat to this. Or Petra can advance. Meanwhile, we'll kill him with spaghetti.
It won't be in vain. I'm stronger than before.
Yes, that's what leveling up entails, buddy. Don't know if anyone's told you, but that's kind of how a JRPG works, or RPG in general. Either way, I'm gonna get a chest and get a talisman. Me. Let's just get. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is going to be fun. Well, buddy, say goodbye to one of your horse.
Ever end?
Meanwhile, say goodbye to, well, your life. You know what? Yeah, let's do Brave Soul because 4 times 44. Buddy, goodbye.
As they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not in for a beating, am I?
Oh.
I never should have aligned with the Empire.
Can you die quietly, please? You're messing up my brooding stance. That was fun. Meanwhile, let's just take out the other horse just so we can, well, just make a nice little cleanup.
How about a curtsy?
I could learn from that.
Like, learn from that. I've been wasting my time killing an old guy.
Yeah.
And just so this guy can't cause any trouble for us. Hence why I decided to move forward on the turn that I did. Goodbye, Bowman.
Pretty good, huh?
I know, you trained that horse well.
No use.
Meanwhile, this kid's gonna die.
Witness frigid pride.
I'll be home again soon.
Bernie, I don't think you can take the horse back home. Or at least back in your room. I don't think it would end well.
Meanwhile, the monster goes back and forth like a robot.
Uh-huh.
That's all I can do. Beep boop.
I am Monster Bot. Beep boop. Well, either way, let us go, and you know what? I think I'm gonna have. It's gonna be an odd thing to do, but I'm gonna have Leone and Hilda go up the right flank. Meanwhile, the rest can just go up to the center and take out the center people. Yes, that'll do. That's a term, right? The center people. And just in case you're curious, once you cross this particular line on the map, then all of the enemies will aggro towards you, including other monsters. So be ready and be prepared on that note. Meanwhile, me, I'm probably just going to go up and be ready. Also, yes, this guy's gonna aggro as soon as he starts. Yes, he's going to Petra. Well, you know what? Let's start the party now.
Let's shake things up.
Let the party begin.
Let's do our part. I have a plan.
I have a plan. It is to just keep on keeping on.
Let's turn the table.
And there goes his mask. We get Random Steel. And hopefully, it's not worth killing him now. It is worth just healing up Leone just because I can. Meanwhile, Mercy and everyone else can move up, and you know what? I think I'm also going to have Mercy go with Hilda, because Mercy's range of healing is just enough in which she can reach everyone who's in the center. So, yeah, I've got coverage on both sides.
To repay Her Majesty's favor, I will not let you pass.
It's life or death, Bernie.
Bernie chose life, and she's nearly killed the main boss as is.
Fighting's all I
do these days.
I like how Bernie's just facing off the head lady.
Even if it costs me my life, I've got to protect the Great Bridge. I'll end this quickly. It is done. Onward. Too slow.
Ah yes, White Lizard. Heal up the monster, and not the commander who's at death's door. Yes, clearly. That was the most intelligent move you could have done. Well, either way, I'm just gonna move past you, lady, because I have a place to be and people to kill. Critical spaghetti. I'm sorry, it is just, I cannot unsee it. It is just how things are going to be going for the rest of this entire LP.
It looks like bolognese.
Yes, it does.
Great work. Not quite. Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
I'd say that's a hell of a level up. And now Bernie can, we can just move up, and Dorothea, you know what? You can just kill from afar. Oh, well, nah.
I don't regret this power. I've still got hidden talents.
Once I get over the alcohol.
She seems to be feeling a little bit better.
A little bit better, yeah. Anyway, well, I would say our flanks are okay. But if we continue to go up... Ah, so things are not what they appear to be at a point on a on surface, which is actually kind of weird. Then again, though, we kind of knew what we were getting into. I'm sorry, Mr. Monster.
Just like that.
Well, he's dead. Now, what the hell are you gonna do, lady?
Alright, who's next?
Those guys are.
You took me lightly.
Try to keep up.
Ah.
I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, have arrived to join the battle in my father's stead.
Thanks for making your way here. Annihilate the enemy with the rest of them.
Well, we were wondering when this was gonna happen. Yep, another person aside from Ash did not come back with us to the monastery when 5 years had passed. Lorenz is one of them. Well, to be fair, all throughout the game we did realize that, you know, he did have, well, I say alliances with his father and whatnot, but hey ho. I'm just gonna have Leone just come here and just mow down his front line. I am probably gonna have Hilda take the backseat for now. Meanwhile, this guy is gonna freaking die. And I think it's time we taught our student a bit of a lesson. So I am gonna head over. Meanwhile, this woman has fled. For some stupid reason.
Even though she's after Dorothea.
Uh-huh. Well, let us see you try this then. Because you forget, lady.
Thanks so much.
Long-range healer. With that said, Bernie, you can just, you know what? Let's fly to the skies. I could technically kill you now. But nah. Felix has killed all the main guys. What's stopping him? What's stopping him from killing one more? All right, broody boy, do your thing.
Here's the plan.
She really doesn't like Dorothea.
No, wonder why.
To oppose the Empire at a time like this would be entirely too reckless. Seize the moment.
I seized the moment by sucking. And now Lorenz has kindly made a queue of all the next victims. He hit me, I'm gonna run now.
I like how when the barrel misses, it snuffs out.
Yeah, like, it might as well just add a sound effect.
Really good, huh?
Well, with him out of the way. Lorenz, here's another lesson from your dear, sweet professor.
It's been a while, Professor. If this were anywhere but a battlefield, I would offer you tea. I've no choice but to follow the Empire if I wish to live. I hope you will not think ill of me.
Allow me to demonstrate!
I yield. Though I will not beg for my life. That would be unbecoming, wouldn't it?
Just like Ash, you do have the option to save them or kill them. Well, you're arrogant, you're cocky, and you're not really tactful, but you know what? I feel like if I kill you here, calm is gonna get me in the future. Well, come on, Lorenz.
You're inviting me to join you? But to abandon House Gloucester? No, I can convince my father. I will help you topple the Empire, I swear it.
Wow.
They're easily convinced.
It's like, I will die for the Empire because I have no choice but to live. Oh, join you? Oh, okay, sure. I'll do that. No problem. It's like, wow.
Maybe our charm is high enough.
Hey, maybe.
Never let your guard down.
And now time to make easy work of these guys.
I'm not dying here.
You, though, definitely. Petra, can you take a pot shot to these guys? Unfortunately not. Well, back we go. Well, now that we've got that out of the way, Dorothea, I think it's finally time for you to get your revenge. Behold, death by an arrow. Yeah, I know, Dorothea's not a bowman, but still, an arrow's an arrow.
Lady Edelgard, I'm sorry.
Fitting for a wyvern user.
Uh-huh. That's for all the gambits.
All this power just to survive.
Another skill only for battle.
But yep, as per usual, the fight continues on, so let's just take out the grunts and then head home.
Sweet of you.
Sorry, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
Nice try.
You know what? Heal, you just did, buddy. He knows what's up. Thanks for the heal, buddy. Bye.
I'm gonna heal on the healing pad now.
I just love that. Oh, fantastic. Oh, Hilda, make him die.
It was the least I could do.
Goddess, please forgive the sins of the enemy leaders and the brave soldiers who followed their orders.
Hello? Should I run? Just imagine it just fades to black and all you hear is just maniacal screaming of limbs being torn limb from limb as Leonie's horse eats him. It's like that old bird just goes ravenous. Or let's just say he said, "My planet needs me."
Somehow we managed to capture the Great Bridge of Myrddin. To see the Imperial Army hold its ground until every last soldier fell. That is true dedication. It is clear that Edelgard is not some cruel emperor who holds her people in a vice-like grip. There is something more driving our foes. From here on out, our journey will not be an easy one.
Excuse me, sir. Gilbert is here.
Gilbert? What was he doing all this time? We had better go and meet with him.
So, you've captured the Great Bridge of Myrddin. I'm impressed that you were able to break through their defenses.
Save your praise, Gilbert. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Why are you here? Why now?
I am once again in the service of Dimitri. He was in hiding in Fraldaria's territory, where he was biding his time for a counteroffensive.
Dimitri is alive?
Yes, he was to be executed in Ferdiad, but Dedu stepped forward to rescue him. I am here today by command of Dimitri himself. We realize that our enemies are the same, and that it may be advantageous to join forces.
I see. I shall hear you out.
We are preparing to advance against the Empire. Will you join us as we march toward the Imperial capital? If that is too much to ask, then at least allow us to freely cross the Great Bridge of Myrddin.
Do you want to look this up?
Mm-hmm.
Give us a second then, because again, this is a blind playthrough. We want to make sure we're not losing out on anything. Plus, we don't want to do this section again. In case it results in different endings.
Professor, are you gonna respond?
Beep.
Professor.exe has crashed.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected. Please hang up and don't call back. Apparently, it's meaningless.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever you want.
Hold a moment. We have just finished a fierce battle, and our forces are few. To march straight for the main body of the Imperial Army and challenge them? It is too soon. I am happy to allow safe passage over the bridge, but to lend our aid asks too much of us. Is that not so? If you would be willing to wait a few months, we might be able to offer something more.
I am afraid His Highness is not able to stop his advance.
If that is the case, I am afraid we cannot join you. Please, send our regards to Dimitri.
I understand.
It's unfortunate that we were not able to secure the help of the Knights of Seros. Still, I'm grateful that we can cross the Great Bridge of Myrddin safely. Thank you for that. This will be a fight to the death. It is highly likely that we will meet our end. I wish you both the best of luck in the battles ahead.
And may the goddess protect you as well.